Tonight's live stream telecast is being produced by Jonny Nomad Media and Daytona Beach Live Stream Solutions. And now, let's have a big welcome for our final speaker of the evening, Krista Goodrich.
So, thank you all for taking time out of your precious time during this crazy time in our history. I want to let you guys know it takes a tremendous amount of hard work, practice, and courage to stand on this stage and share our story, not only with all of you in this room, but also everyone online. There's a lot of people that will say, one day I'm going to stand on this stage or any stage. But on this night, the people before me just shared their stories with you. So one more time before we end, can we get a round of applause for the courage they showed in sharing their stories? So with that, I'm going to go ahead and share my story now and hope to inspire some of you. So let's roll with it. Guys, over the next few minutes, we're going to be exploring the mindset of the serial entrepreneur and learning how by crushing limiting beliefs and embracing failure, they and you, should your heart desire, can achieve a world beyond your biggest dreams. I have heard over the years that starting a business is hard and I would likely fail. I'm not an artist. I'm too old for that. Big trucks and construction, that's for men. I'll never be a boss lady, and that's not allowed here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Krista Goodrich, and I am a proud serial entrepreneur, investor, author, adventurer, and a self-proclaimed badass. And I am here to tell you that anytime a serial entrepreneur hears those terrible words, "you can't," our first thought is, challenge accepted. See, it's by accepting these challenges that we're able to open businesses in a variety of industries and fields, like you see I've done over the last 20 years, in my different industries. See, the serial entrepreneur mindset is a little bit different. We don't let anyone tell us what we can or can't do, nor do we let anyone else tell us how much time we do or do not have in our day. Rather, we focus on first our courage to succeed, but more importantly, our courage to fail. Because as we've learned over time, women actually can and do drive big trucks. Just like little girls that are born in poverty can grow up to become billionaires, and little boys that are beat up every day on the playground can grow up to become the greatest inventors of our time. Guys, if I had listened when I was told that I wasn't an artist, I wouldn't have had the amazing opportunity to not only start my art studio, but franchise it out to 20 other artists and teach thousands of people not only to paint, but more importantly, to believe in themselves. To believe in themselves the way that I did when I was 30 years old and I told my friends I was going to learn to aggressively wakeboard, to which they all got a nice little chuckle. But a year later, I was the one laughing all the way to the lake when I was sponsored with not one, but 3 wakeboarding boats. You see, I wasn't too old for that. This mindset can be applied to everything: your work, your hobbies, your travel, your relationships. If you're willing to embrace any potential failure and challenge any limiting belief, you'll find the sky's the limit. Us serial entrepreneurs, we love taking those words, "I can't," and turning them into "I cans." And while a lot of times we're perceived as having a lot of luck, we actually find that the harder we work, the luckier we tend to get. And a lot of people tend to think we're a little bit crazy and that we're dreaming too big. But we're thinking everyone else is dreaming too small, and here's why. Because not only do we believe in ourselves, we believe in everyone else and think you can do it as well. I applied the same philosophy when I decided I needed to live at the beach, but I didn't really have a reason. So what I did is I started a company buying, selling, renting, and rehabbing real estate, and eventually had so much business at the beach that it only made sense for me to live at the beach. The problem was I lived in Gainesville, Georgia on a farm at the time. I have 3 dogs that I adore. I don't like to upset them. They like the farm. So I took the opportunity and turned the farm into an Airbnb and wedding venue, thus satisfying my dogs and still getting to live at the beach. People will often ask me, what's the most common characteristic among serial entrepreneurs? And here's the secret. It's not only that we embrace failure, we love failure. And why do we love failure? It's because every single time we fail, 2 things have happened. We've challenged ourselves, and we're one step closer to our next success. Like my success when I challenged the city when they said, we'll never have a hopsicle in this town with alcohol. Online, if you can please comment if you've enjoyed a night on Daytona's Hopsicle with your favorite beverage in hand. We accomplish these things by surrounding ourselves with people like us, people that are driven, people that are willing to challenge limiting beliefs, and people that are willing to fail. And here's the good news. If you don't have these people around you, you can find them all over the internet. There's plenty of serial entrepreneurs before us that you can read about, learn from. But here's the thing. Make sure you're learning from people that have successfully done it before you and not the negative naysayers. Y'all, when I was told I'd never be a boss lady, I was heartbroken. But instead of turning that into a negative, I turned it around and I wrote a book about it. I let the world know that I was in fact a boss lady, and every other woman out there could also be a boss lady if she wanted to be. So, when do we stop? When do we stop trying and doing things we don't? It's not in our DNA. If you're a serial entrepreneur, you never stop. So my next challenge is me and my handsome husband over there are going to be circumnavigating this globe in a catamaran. The challenge is that we don't know how to sail. So let's hope our next failure is not in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. But if it is, if you will follow me on my social medias, then when I send out my SOS, you can let the Coast Guard know where to find us and to rescue me first. Until then, I want to end with this, guys. What do you want in this life? What are your dreams? What do you want to accomplish? Whatever it is, go out there and challenge whatever limiting beliefs you have. And just embrace failure because it's going to happen. Move forward and go live the life of your dreams. And whatever that dream is, guys, I believe in you because, guys, you got this. Thank you.